simple in the forest except for Cyril's sneer. And his life would be simple except for the Raccoons.
We have a treat for you today. The Ottawa International Animation Festival kicked off yesterday, and this year they are celebrating the 40th anniversary of the animated series, The Raccoons. This series was created by Ottawa-born Kevin Gillis, and guess what? He joins us on CTV Your Morning Ottawa to talk about the show's legacy. We are all so thrilled to have you on this morning.
I'm thrilled to be here.
There's
my hometown.
Yeah, your hometown. There's so many questions we could ask you. We could do the whole show with just you this morning. But first, I want to talk about how did you even come up with this iconic year, now 40 years in?
The original show was The Christmas Raccoons, and it was actually in 1980 we did it, and it was a story actually written by Gary Dunford and myself, and originally it was going to be Bruno Gerussi as the star, live action characters, and puppet raccoons, and it morphed into animation and just went from there.
Oh, it's so incredible, and you know, this is so cool. So you actually have some of the original drawings with you today.
I have actually some of the original backgrounds and cells. This is from the Raccoons on Ice. It's where Bert Raccoon gets smished by the bears.
So good!
Actually, we should probably give it to the Ottawa Senators and show them how to do a good check.
I think so too. Yeah, ahead of the upcoming season. What else do you have here for us, Kevin?
I've got the Raccoons and the Lost Star, and this is where the Raccoons escape Cyril's snare.
Oh my god.
It's where we made a big change going from what we call having little check marks on here to none and just straight watercolor painting.
And you know, you're so creative. How do you come up with these ideas? And again, for so many years, to have this continue to be such a success, like where does that creativity come from?
Great writers, great animators, great storyboard artists, great actors, great musicians. I mean, and a lot of them from Ottawa. You know, all the animation was done here in Ottawa, and all of the writing was pretty well between Ottawa and Toronto. In fact, Dan Lalonde, who will be actually moderating one of the talks that I'm doing on Saturday, he was one of our first writers. And he actually wrote a song about Cyril's snare too.
Oh, come on.
Which we put in the show. Not where he sings here, but
it's in there.
See if I can line it up properly.
Of course you can. How sweet is this?
A little known fact, cells were painted backwards in order to keep the actual colors within the character lines, the outlines and that.
Oh, that is so cool. Like things that we would never know.
You'd never know, yeah.
But you know, it's so great because you have a record deal and a feature film on the way.
We're in development on a feature film. It's only taken 40 years. I think I announced it 40 years ago. Hey, what are you going to do next? I'm going to do a feature film. But we have a record deal with 604 Records, owned by Nickelback, and they've got Carly Rae Jepsen on the label, and they're going to be coming out very soon with all 5 albums that we did, totally remastered, and it's going to be great.
Everyone's going to be so excited for that. Environmental focus is a huge key component part on what's happening this weekend in the 40th anniversary. Can you speak to that from your point of view?
Well, it was a major theme all the way through the specials and the series. In fact, we got the federal Federal Ministers of the Environment Award. It was actually Jean Charest who presented it to us for communicating environmental awareness to young people. That was back in the late 80s. Even today, most of our social media talks to us about, you know, that millennials who now have kids of their own, their first introduction to, you know, conservation of wildlife, protection, the environment, climate change. That was their first introduction, and they post it all the time. So.
It's so amazing what you've done. And Kevin, if you could summarize, I'm going to put you on the spot a little bit here.
Oh boy.
In a sentence or two, your passion for the project and for, you know, aspiring artists like yourself and creativity, what would some advice be?
Stick with it. It's a tough game, but if you make it, you can have a long run, obviously. But you know, stick with it, and you know, go with your gut, and be patient.
I love that. Such a pleasure having you on, creator of the Raccoons. We're all so thrilled having the original drawings here with us today. Congratulations on 40 years and 40 years more, baby.
Hey, I hope so.
Congratulations, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Will.